Hello again everybody. Today I have a trick called the Final 3. It's a really cool trick, and first I'll perform the trick and then show you how it is done. Okay, so I'm going to ask my spectator, which is you, to pick 3 cards. Say that one, that one, that one. Okay, so I'll just show you your 3 cards. There's your 3 cards. Okay, so I'm just going to put them there. I'll give this pack a little shuffle. There we go. Now I'm going to make 3 piles. Okay, so it doesn't really matter how many are in a pile. Okay, 2 piles and 3 piles. Okay, so now I'm left with 9 cards, which I'll just put there. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to pick one of your cards to put onto this pile. Okay, so this middle one. Okay, it's going to go onto there. And then I just want you to cut this deck and put it onto there. Okay, and then take another one. Should we say this one? Okay, that one's going to go onto the middle one, and I just want you to cut the deck as much as you want onto that pile. And we're going to take your last card, we're going to put it onto the last pile, and we're going to take these remaining 9 cards, put them on top. Okay, and then we're just going to pick up all the packs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do up, down in 2 piles, so you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, so here we go. And what I want you to do is, I want you to tell me when you see one of your cards in the face up pile. You haven't seen it yet? Oh. Well, we'll keep going. Oops. Okay, so you haven't seen any of your cards yet. Okay, well that's a bit weird. Well, we'll set these cards aside and we'll keep going. See if we can find your cards. So, you still haven't seen any of your cards? Oh, well, we'll keep going. We'll find them eventually. Still haven't seen any of your cards? Well, we'll just keep going. There's only a few cards left. So, well, there's only 3 cards left. If you haven't seen your cards, and these cards must be yours. The 3 of hearts, the 3 of diamonds, and the 3 of clubs. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how this trick is done. Okay, so what you can do is you can shuffle the deck. Just give it a quick shuffle, and you can ask the spectator to pick 3 cards. It don't matter. It can be any cards that they want. And if they want, you can tell them that they can write them down so they can remember them. So here we've got the 5 of spades, 2 of spades, and 6 of spades. just leave them there, but really they'd be turned over, face down. Then what you'd say is, I'm going to make 3 random piles here, but they're not random, because what you've got to do is that there's got to be a certain amount of cards in each pile. So on the first pile there's got to be 10 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count in 3s. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You do that in your head, you count in your head so that they don't know that you're counting. And then on the second pile you put 15 cards down. So again I'd do it in 3s. Go. Okay, and then on the last pile again you put 15 cards down. So remember to count in your head. Go. You should be left with 9 cards. Yep, 9 cards, and you should put them there. Okay, so what you'd ask the spectator to do is you'd start on the pile with 10 cards on. Okay, so you'd ask them to take any of their cards, say they'd pick this one, which is the 2 of spades, and you'd ask them to put it onto this pile which has got the 10 cards in, and then you'd ask them to cut the second deck, which has 15 cards in, and put it on top of their card. Okay, and then you do the same. Say they take this card, which is the 6 of clubs, they put it onto this second pile, then they cut this third pile, which also has 15 cards in. You put it on top of their card, and then you take the last card, which is the 5 of spades, and then put it on top of the last pile, and then you take these last 9 cards and put it onto their last card. Okay, and then the way that you're going to want to pick them up is you're going to want to go 3, 2, third pile, second pile, first pile. So you're going to want to make sure that the third pile is on top, second pile in the middle, first pile onto the bottom. Okay, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to secretly take the top 4 cards and take them to the bottom, like that. And then all you have to do is, you just have to do what I did, and it will work every time, as long as you've counted correctly when you're putting out the piles. So you do down, actually wait, first you've got to start with flip, like that. Okay, so you've got to start with up, rather than down, or else it won't work. And you've got to do it at your own pace, because they could see their card going down there if you end up flipping them over. So you've got to do it at your own pace. With practice, you'll be able to do it quite quickly, like this. And you ask them to tell you if they see their card in the face-up cards, which they won't. Okay, so they haven't seen their card yet, and you just keep going down the face-down piles, and the last 3 cards that you come to, remember, you do the face-up. The last 3 cards that you come to will be their cards, and it will work every time. Okay, and they won't have seen their card yet, and you just keep going. They still haven't seen their cards, and so you've only got a few cards left. And there's only 3 cards left, and you'll turn over them 3 cards, and it will be their cards. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the trick. It's a really cool trick, and I learnt this trick from Rabbit Out of the Hat 39, I think it's called. So check out his channel, check out his videos, they're really cool. He hasn't got many views yet, but his videos are really good, and he's a really good magician. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.